does sound like some of what Booney might be able to do better than Ecker did is it sounds like Ecker tended to strategize against the pitcher more than letting the hitter utilize their strengths.
Yeah,
I would imagine is a pretty
fine line
between
what you're doing there. Yeah, and when you go to that information, the hitter has every bit of information they need. Trust me. And maybe, Mike, to your point, that maybe it's too much for some guys, not for everybody. But maybe that's the case. But I think what the Rangers have lost as an offense is an identity. They're not that grindy, nasty team to go up against anymore. And I think that's why Booney's here, to bring out that nastiness, to bring out that competitive edge that team's known to have.
Well, I know one game's one game, but if last night was any indication, then maybe they're on the right track with this thing.
Well, sometimes it takes one game to get things going, and a new voice. And that's what he's going to bring. He's going to bring a different voice. And not that Donnie's voice was bad, but a change needed to be made. But I think having Booney's voice there with those guys, it should pay off.
Now, when a change like this is made, and, we talk about the information overload, when the new guy comes in, does he diminish or does he reduce the amount of information these guys get, or is it all out there if you want it?
It's all out there if you want it. I don't think Booney is going to be the guy that's going to bring a ton of information. I think the two other hitting coaches are the ones that will supply that. The analytics department will supply all the information that these guys need. Brett, I think, is going to be there, like I said, to maybe figure out how to get these guys to clear their mind, kind of flush the brain when they get into the batter's box. And you heard Chris Young talk about it, like there needs to be that competition between the hitter and the pitcher. And it can't be between the hitter and your own mind. And I think that's what's been going on.
That's obviously, it was pretty apparent there after a while that some of these guys had just too much stuff in their heads.
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, when you get your mind a little messed up and overloaded, there's no question you can't hit.